Alright, folks, we are back. We are ready to go. We are good here today. We are just about ready to kick things off here. Sorry for the extensive delay. I was actually on a phone call, some pretty serious stuff. Everything's all good, though, but yeah, sorry we took a little bit of a long time to start here, as one of the cats sneezes behind me. Thank you, Waffle. That was Waffle. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Welcome back to another stream, everybody. Today we have stream number 208. Was supposed to be a pretty relaxing Thursday, but things just got a little bit hairy. But hopefully things go well. Just have to stretch real quick. little bit clustered, but we will get there. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Welcome back to another stream. Today is September 1st. Let's go over our streaming schedule before we dive on into things today. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. Let's see. There was lag. I'm not seeing any lag over on my end. I think we're good in terms of like connection and internet and stuffs. Obviously with yesterday's stream being kind of hectic, hopefully today's stream goes better. Everything looks good though. I'm seeing nothing wrong over on my end, like physically, so I guess that's good to know, right? That's good to see. Excuse me 1 second, folks. I just need to take a quick sip of my water here. Beautiful. All right. So for today's stream, we are just going to be doing kind of a casual hangout stream. So, we're going to be talking about whatever you guys want to talk about today. Tomorrow, we are going to be doing trivia. That'll be tomorrow's stream since today is Thursday. Not yet Friday for me, even though it might be Friday for some of you guys living in the future worlds. Today, we are still in Thursday, but it is the 1st of September. So that's interesting, right? September 1st today. We're done with August. We're moving on to September. How are you guys feeling on this lovely September evening? How are you guys feeling today? Are you guys feeling good, feeling not so good, or feeling somewhere in the middle? Feel free to let me know before we dive on into the stream. Like I said, though, we're just going to be hanging out today. So, nothing really too much of anything going on here. Nothing really too major. Good. How are you and the cats? Doing good. I actually slept quite a bit last night, actually. Got 10 hours of sleep, surprisingly. Ended up passing out pretty early. I didn't really get to checking out a lot of fan submission stuff, but hopefully I'll be able to do that later tonight. Just kind of fell asleep a little bit too early yesterday. The cats are good as well. Thank you very much for asking. Work didn't have me screaming unlike yesterday, so the month is starting out okay. Glad to hear. Hopefully work is easy on you. That seems to be a common theme with people that I talk to and people that I know, where work is just super stressful. Work just isn't really letting people have that little space to breathe. So hopefully work treats you well. Fingers crossed work goes well for everybody that works in the chat. Hopefully your jobs are going okay. Summer went by too quick. I'm kind of happy that we're done with summer, to be honest. Summer is not really my favorite season. I much more prefer autumn and winter. So we're entering, I guess, my favorite time of year. I love September, October, November, December, that type of those clusters of months, that cluster of months, so to speak. I like those months quite a bit. It's just the best time of year for me. So I'm feeling pretty good about summer being over. I'm not really super happy with summer, to be honest. Season 8 pictures. Sure. We can do Sons of Garmadon. Sounds good. It's the only season where I get to relax for 3 months. Yeah, that is true. I know summer for some people is like ideal relaxation time, but for me, I didn't really get a break from school, so who's messing with something back there? What are you guys doing? Oh, Momo's playing with my backpack. My cat Momo. She's like sitting on my backpack, which she knocked over again. She wasn't supposed to knock that over. I don't like when they lay on my backpack. I see you over there, Momo, sitting on my backpack. What the heck? But yeah, summer, I don't know. Not really a huge summer guy per se. Let's see. What else you guys got for me today? Like I said, we're just kind of hanging out. So if you have anything that you guys want to talk about, feel free to let me know. We're just going to be hanging out for the hour. Tomorrow, like I said, though, we are going to be doing trivia. So yay, trivia tomorrow. Don't you guys worry. Thoughts on She-Hulk episode 3? Yeah, about She-Hulk episode 3. That was certainly something. Without diving into spoilers or whatever, I will say it had some good moments, but still the show just doesn't really, it just doesn't really seem like it's for me, so I don't know. I wasn't super impressed with episode 3, but it had some good things, so that's good, right? Some good things happened in the 3rd episode, but I will save a lot of my more specific complaints for the review once the show eventually does wrap up here in like 2 months or whenever it's going to wrap up. I don't know. Isn't there like a lot of episodes left? I have no idea. Nia and Jay remember everything about season 6. Yeah, see, Skybound was erased from the timeline, but a lot of people still remember it, i.e. Jay and Nia. Even Master Wu apparently still remembers a little bit of it, but I'm not sure how obvious that is. Not sure how confirmed that is, I guess you could say. Am I excited about the new Lord of the Rings series? Not really. I'm not really a huge Lord of the Rings guy. I have the movies, but I've never watched them all the way through. I've never really dabbled in any other media. Lord of the Rings, never really read the books. Not really a huge fan of that series per se, but this new series, it kind of looks a little questionable. I've heard a lot from Lord of the Rings fans that this new series doesn't look very good. So, yeah, no, I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm just not really a huge Lord of the Rings guy personally. Do I think that Garmadon has an elemental dragon since Wu has one? I mean, theoretically, yeah, he would. I wonder what that would look like an elemental destruction dragon. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Would kind of look like the Overlord dragon, to be honest. Just like a big black and purple dragon. I think that'd be an awesome dragon to see in the show. Maybe one day we will see that. Fingers crossed. That actually sounds pretty sweet. Could we do a favorite villain poll? Sure, we could do a villain poll. Favorite villains. Should we do like lesser known villains though? Like, not like the main villains, but some of like the B or C level villains. Maybe we should focus on that. I think that'd make things a little bit more interesting there. So yeah, feel free to let me know what are some of your lesser known Ninjago villains, some of your favorite B or C list Ninjago villains. I mean, Scales Jr. would be ideal, but I'm not really sure if Scales Jr. can be added to that list. Is he a villain? I don't think so. He's more like just like a random bystander. He's not really a bad guy. Sure, Scales himself was a bad guy, but Scales Jr. never really did anything evil per se. Let's see. The mechanic we could probably put on there. Yeah, he's kind of like a B-list villain in my opinion. The mechanic is kind of a weird choice in my opinion for the council. I just think he's kind of like a random choice there. He's the wild card. Flintlock, yeah, Flintlock's a good one. We'll put him on there. Flintlock, is that how you spell his name? I'm not sure, but I'm going to be spelling it like that regardless. Captain Soto, sure. Captain Soto. And Misdemeanor. All right, I like it. We have our lineup here. We could make like a B-list Crystal Council. Misdemeanor. Misdemeanor? How do you spell her name? Just like that. All right, cool. Favorite villain of this selection. All right. We got Misdemeanor, Captain Soto, the Mechanic, and Flintlock. Take a vote. Yeah, Garmadon's not really like a B-list villain. I'd say Garmadon is one of the top tier villains in Ninjago. Cruncha and Knuckle would have been good choices. Yeah, for sure. Would have been awesome there. Ultraviolet would have been another good choice. Absolutely. Anybody know when Crystallized Part 2 comes out? Part 2 is going to be coming out later this month in English. I believe the 16th or the 17th, somewhere around there. New Zealand is going to start broadcasting the Part 2 episodes, and those will most definitely be in English. Otherwise, US Netflix is going to be getting it in October, early October, so that's good. So we're almost there. The wait is almost over, thank a goodness. Hunted Pictures? Sure. We could do Hunted. Sounds good to me. At this point, should we be calling Crystallized Part 2 Season 16 since it's taking too long? I mean, I'm not sure if it constitutes a new season label. I mean, it still is Crystallized, right? But I don't know. Crazier things have happened, I guess. So whatever you want to call it, I guess you can call it whatever you want to call it. Whatever works. I just think it's still the same season as Crystallized, obviously, because it's Part 1, Part 2. How's the weather? How is the weather? Haven't been outside today. What are we looking at here? It's 81 degrees outside where I'm at right now, and it's sunny. So there you go. It's clear. Now it's down to 79 degrees. 79 degrees and sunny. Interesting. Very intriguing. Yeah, I haven't been outside yet today. Totally didn't just wake up like a couple minutes ago. No. Of course not. No, I've been up for like an hour and a half. Like I said, I went to bed pretty early, so I was able to get up pretty early. So, let's see. Let's see. What do I think the next season could be? Well, it's going to be some type of continuation, obviously. We're entering like a new series after Crystallized wraps up, but I'm not sure what that will look like just yet. All we know is that it's going to be a new series, but it's not going to be a reboot. So it's going to be some type of continuation of whatever Crystallized ends on. But, I'm looking forward to it. I'm curious to see what it's going to be. Can't really say for sure what it's going to be just yet until Crystallized ends. But, let's see. Do I watch Stranger Things? I do not watch Stranger Things, no. Not really a Stranger Things person, per se. Would I rather have Wu die or Garmadon die? Honestly, probably Master Wu. I mean, I don't mind Master Wu, but, you know, Master Wu dying, I think, would probably make a lot more sense than Garmadon. Don't see how it's a new series, or I still don't see how a new series isn't a reboot. Because a reboot would be like a complete restart, like a complete retelling of the entire Ninjago series, you know? Like starting over from the beginning, maybe telling the ninja story from square one, you know, finding the golden weapons, fighting Garmadon, all that good stuff. That would be a reboot. A new series, so to speak, would kind of just be like a new movie in the same series of movies, you know? Like a sequel. Like if Ninjago from 2011 to now, if that entire saga is just one movie, starting next year, we're going to be starting movie 2. It's going to be like a sequel, but not really a reboot. Not a complete restart, but more like a sequel, but still its own separate thing altogether, if that makes sense. It might not make sense. I may have just been babbling there, but that's kind of how I see it. It's kind of like a sequel series. So, could be a prequel, but more than likely, it's going to be a sequel series. But still not a reboot. That's good. It's going to be keeping the canon, for sure. Favorite live action Spider-Man? I mean, they're all good. Can't really choose which one is the best. I think they all have good qualities to them, and I think they all have their own issues as well. So, yes. Have I seen the new deleted scenes of Spider-Man No Way Home? Yeah, I was talking to you guys yesterday about that, about how they're releasing the extended cut of No Way Home in theaters, and I decided to cancel my ticket. You know, I decided it's not really worth the price of admission. Even if I go on like the $3 day or whatever, I don't know. I still don't think it's worth watching it in theaters again, just to see those deleted scenes. I saw the deleted scenes online, and I'm like, oh, those are cool, but now I don't need to see it in the theater. So, yeah, I don't know. Not really going to be seeing that movie. I decided to cancel my ticket for it. I'm just going to be doing some other stuff instead. Didn't really feel like driving to the theater to watch scenes that I've already seen online. So, and I'm hoping maybe at some point they'll release a new Blu-ray with those extra scenes on it, or maybe just update the Blu-ray that's already out there. Who knows? Guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Ugh. As I take a sip of my water there. If I could go back in time and change one thing about Ninjago, what would it be? I would go back in time to season 4 and make it so that Skylar accepted Kai's proposal at the end of that episode and became a ninja, or at the end of that season rather. I think that'd be awesome. Skylar being a ninja was something that I wanted to see ever since she was introduced, and it's kind of a missed opportunity in my opinion to have her not be a ninja following tournaments. That's what I would do. I would go back and change the ending of tournament, make it so Skylar actually joined the team. How would that work though throughout the rest of the series? I couldn't tell you, but the series would probably be pretty different if Skylar was a ninja. The Oni trilogy would probably still be the same. More specifically, Hunted would probably still be the same, but you know. Did I see the post-credits of She-Hulk episode 3? Yeah, and it kind of made me not like the show even more, to be honest. A lot of people were hyping that up, too. They were like, oh, man, the post-credit scene of episode 3 is going to break the internet. And I guess in a way, I guess it did, but not in the good way. It was kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say cringe, because I'm not a huge fan of that word, but I don't know. Something similar to cringe, I guess you could say. Favorite My Hero movie? Definitely the second one. What's that called? Heroes Rising. Yeah, that's my favorite. I just got the third one on Blu-ray as well. Just got the third My Hero movie on Blu-ray. I want to rewatch it at some point, though. Haven't watched it since it came out in theaters, but I'll rewatch it soon. I remember liking it, but not as much as I liked movie 2. I think movie 2 is the best of the 3. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but, you know. It's just my opinion there. Favorite villain of this selection? Let's go ahead and wrap that up. The Mechanic has one. I'd say of that selection, me personally, let's see, who's there? The Mechanic, he's okay. Captain Soto, he's fine. I'd say Misdemeanor is probably the best in that selection there. I think Misdemeanor is probably the best. I just like her style. Not a huge fan of her haircut. I'm not a huge fan of like mohawks in general, and I don't think it works on anybody, especially not Misdemeanor. But I do like her style, her personality. I think she's got some flair, for lack of a better term there. Also, it's kind of a pun. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I like Misdemeanor. She's okay. Ice cream with strawberries and chocolate chips. Thoughts? That sounds pretty good right about now. Yeah, actually, that sounds awesome. You're making me want ice cream now. Maybe after stream wraps up, I'll go get some ice cream. I don't think I have any in the freezer, but, you know, gas station's right down the road from me. All I gotta do is drive a couple minutes, and there I am. March of the Oni pictures. You got it. Sounds good. Going through the entire Oni trilogy. Amazing. Have I ever seen Brick Legends? I can't say I have. I'm not really familiar with what Brick Legends is. It sounds familiar, but I'm not really sure what it is. Can't put my finger on what that is. Playing Sonic Adventure 2 and Knuckles keeps drowning. It's so annoying. Poor Knuckles. I mean, come on, Knuckles, stop drowning, man. You're being annoying. Stop drowning. That's pretty funny, actually. Not funny that someone's drowning, but funny that it's Knuckles, because, you know, Knuckles is just kind of a meme at this point. I'm a fan of Knuckles. Knuckles. I like Knuckles. Are you happy that Wong is back? I mean, yeah, Wong coming back in the She-Hulk show, that's pretty entertaining. I mean, Wong's a good character, and this is in the trailers, too, so I don't really consider this to be a spoiler, but yeah, Wong returns in She-Hulk, and he's cool. I like Wong. I like Wong quite a bit. I was waiting for him to show up this whole time, and I hope he shows up later on in the show. That'd be awesome. Did you miss anything? Not really. We've just kind of been chit-chatting here throughout the duration of the stream. Have a little bit of time left. Actually, we got a lot of time left. A lot of bit of time left. So, yeah, you're here. You're here, and we're good to go. Didn't really miss much of anything there. Knuckles is my favorite Sonic character. Have a thing for muscly guys, apparently. I mean, yeah, Knuckles is pretty cool. I don't mind Knuckles too much. He's probably my favorite character in the Sonic movie 2. I'm not a huge Sonic guy per se, but I have seen the 2 movies, and Knuckles in movie 2 was pretty funny. He's voiced by Idris Elba, who's fantastic, one of my favorite actors working today, and I think that he played Knuckles really well, you know? So I was pretty happy with Knuckles in movie 2. I'm not really a huge Sonic guy, but I thought Knuckles was a fun character. Another poll? Yeah, we could totally do another poll if you guys want. What do you guys have for poll ideas? We could totally do another poll if you guys so desire. Do you eat muffins from the bottom or eat it in a different way? I eat from the top down. I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to eat a muffin, but that's how I've always eaten muffins. I know people have like weird ways of eating muffins, but I've always just eaten them from like the top down because, you know, it's just how you're supposed to do it, I guess. Or that's how I've been told that you're supposed to do it. I don't know. Is there a right way to eat a muffin or a wrong way? It's like how people say that we're eating bananas the wrong way. I have no idea. Could not tell you. Worst character. Okay, I like that. Short, sweet, and to the points. Worst characters. What are some of your guys' least favorite Ninjago characters? We can decide on a worst characters list. It's always fun talking about like the worst things, you know, because then we get some discussion going. You get some controversy rolling. You eat muffins sideways? Wow. That's a new one. I don't think I've ever eaten a muffin sideways before. Very interesting. What am I sitting on? Oh, a t-shirt. All right. One of my shirts was on the chair. I've been sitting on it this whole time. I'll just put that right there for the time being. All right, bad characters. What do we have here? I'm seeing a couple of people say Dareth, so sure, let's slap Dareth on there. Woo! All right, interesting. Woo. Yeah, because he never tells the ninja nothing. I'm seeing a couple of votes for Harumi. We can put Harumi on there if you guys want. Sure. I mean, Harumi, in my opinion, is a swell character, but I'm listening to you guys. And Clutch. All right, I like it. Clutch Powers. All right, we got Clutch Powers, Woo, Dareth, Harumi. Worst character of this selection. All right. We only have 4 options here, otherwise I would throw on like Ultraviolet. I see her getting a lot of votes in the chat. The Time Twins, the Mailman. What's wrong with the Mailman? The Mailman's awesome. You guys don't like the Postman? He's dead. No, I'm just kidding. He's alright. He's still kicking. But what's the worst character of this selection? Take a vote. Who you guys voting for here? Waffle likes the fish on the TV. Yeah, I posted a video to my Instagram yesterday. Or early this morning, can't remember when that was. I guess that would be still yesterday, right? Yeah, Waffle likes to sit on my desk and watch the fishes swim on the screen. She likes to just sit up on the desk when I'm working on stuff, when I'm doing homework, when I'm, you know, just working on videos or whatever. And she'll just sit there and watch the fishes on the screen. It's pretty funny until she eventually starts batting at the screen, and in which case I got to turn off the fishes because I don't want her to scratch the screen. But, you know. In the new series, do I think the ninja will be senseis? I think it's possible, especially if they survive this current saga, if they survive Ninjago Crystallized. I'd say the next series we could see them be like sensei-type characters. I mean, why not? I think that'd be an awesome way to bring their stories full circle. They started off as ninja, they end off as senseis. I think that's kind of poetic. So, again, I'm not sure if this new series will be a next generation thing, but there's always a chance that it will be. So, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what goes down here. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. How old am I? I am 22. 22 years of age. The big 22. Will we ever see the first Spinjitzu Master in the show again? I hope so. I think in Crystallized we probably will, to be honest. I mean, this seems to be like a very much a, like a final battle type season where it's tied into the lore of the first Spinjitzu Master, the Overlord, all that good stuff. So I imagine at some point in time here, we will indeed see the first Spinjitzu Master pop up. Kind of like where he showed up in March of the Oni, right at the end there. I think he'll probably show up again in Crystallized, kind of in the same way, but again, we're just going to have to wait and see. Left off on Season 12. How many seasons are there now? Well, we got Season 12. We got Season 13. We got The Island. I'm not sure if you want to call that a season or a special. People like to fight about that for some reason. It's kind of stupid. But then we have Seabound and Crystallized. So lots of entries that you need to catch up on, especially if you left off on Prime Empire. We got Master of the Mountain, The Island, Seabound, and Crystallized. That's at least 4 more things to watch. So Crystallized is the current season, the current arc. So, yeah, no. You just got to look at the year to know how old you are. Yeah, I mean, I was born in November of 99, so it kind of works out, except for, like, December. In December, it doesn't really work. But for every other month of the year, yeah, it works out. All I got to do is check out the year. That's the advantage that people born near 2000 had. But I was born in 1999, so what's Ninjago? I'm not sure. I mean, it sounds familiar. Maybe it was the show that I used to watch when I was younger. It ended really weird, though. It ended with the ninja battling this big dark dragon, and then it was just done. I hope I wish they continued it. That would have been awesome to see. Maybe they could have continued it with like a robot season or something. That'd be pretty sweet, but I don't know. Ninjago ended a long time ago. Season 14 pictures. By that, I assume you mean The Island, because that's what I have it labeled as. So let's just go with The Island. You hate Ninjago? Yeah, man, me too. Ninjago's awful. Ninjago's horrible. Let's see. In 99, I was in first grade, maybe second. I think I was in second grade. Man, yeah, I was in second grade. What year was it when I was in second grade? It was like maybe 2006, 2007? Somewhere around there. I think the first Transformers movie was just coming out at that time. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, in 99, I was just a little baby. I was just a little baby. Was not developed just yet. I couldn't even figure out what Ninjago was way back in 1999. Let's see. The Island is a 1-hour movie. Yeah, The Island, like I said in previous videos, I'm kind of done discussing The Island debate. Is it a season? Is it a whatever? It's whatever you guys want it to be at this point. We have names for everything now, so we don't need to really be calling it, hey, this is season 13, this is season 14, yada, yada, yada. We have names now, so we don't need to use, like, season labels anymore. Is there going to be a Harumi's Apology? I hope so. That'd be awesome. This just in, Harumi's Apology. That'd be amazing. Would love that episode. What if Ninjago came out in 2007? Something Linkin Park. That'd be awesome to see. Think it was the OG ninja sets that were out in the 90s. Yeah, those original ninja sets. Those were weird looking. Like, looking back on some of those original ninja sets, that was a time, man. That was like a completely different era for Lego. There were green ninjas though, but there was 2 green ninjas. Man. Do a YouTuber apology. We'll do an impromptu YouTuber apology. Let's see. First of all, you gotta sigh. You're like, I really didn't feel the need to make this video, but I need to address the allegations. And then hold on, I need a pet. I need an animal or something, because people sympathize when they see dogs or cats. Waffle, where you at? Come here. We gotta do a YouTuber apology. Come here, Waffle. We gotta do a YouTuber apology. See, I have a pet. I can't be a bad person. Look how much animals love me. That's like your traditional YouTuber apology, right? Something related to that. Show us your cat pictures. Oh, good idea. Yeah, look at my 2 cats. I can't be a bad person. Look at my 2 cats. Look at how cute they are. Bad people don't have pets, you know. Fun fact. Obviously. Let's end off the worst character in this selection. Clutch Powers is clearly winning. I agree. And $2 donation. Did you like my video about Garmadon? I couldn't find it. I was looking for it, couldn't find it. Do you want to send it to me on like Instagram or Twitter or something? That'd be awesome. You could send me like the direct link.
Want you to do this, brother.
Because the way that the stream works, I can't like click on people's channels and, you know, see them. It doesn't really work like that. As much as it should work like that, it doesn't. But and if you want to send me that video, like I said, if you want to send it to me over on Twitter, Instagram, if you want to email it to me, again, links in the description to send me stuff. I'll definitely check it out there. I just couldn't find it yesterday when I was looking for it. But I appreciate the $2 donation. Thank you very much for the contribution to the channel. Feel free to send that video, send like the actual link my way at some point. That would be epic. Thank you very much. Finally found the Lego Peach at my Walmart, slowly regretting buying her. Lego Peach, I've seen that thing. It's terrifying. I have the Luigi, and the Luigi, it's terrifying in and of itself. It also has super low battery, so whenever you turn Luigi on, it's like he's dying, and it's not fun to listen to. I don't have I don't have the Lego Mario. I don't have the Lego Peach. I was thinking about getting the Lego Bowser, like the huge Bowser build, but it's kind of expensive. I'm not that big of a Super Mario fan. I mean, Mario was like my childhood series, you know, like for video games, but I don't know about getting that Lego Bowser. Doesn't really seem like it's a worthy investment at the end of the day. Yeah, your brother has Mario. I was thinking about getting the rest of them, but I just have the Luigi. I have seen the Mario on clearance, though, at certain stores, so seems like maybe the Lego Mario might be getting, you know, towards the end of its life cycle, so if I want to get it, maybe I should get it pretty quick. Why do I prefer Luigi? I was just always like the contrarian, I guess. People liked Mario. I liked Luigi just because it was different. I liked Luigi just because he wasn't Mario. He wasn't like the main character. I was never a big fan of like choosing like the main characters and anything. But Luigi, I also used to play him a lot in Mario Kart, specifically Baby Luigi. Back when Mario Kart Wii was still a thing, I used to play as Baby Luigi all the time. He was like my main character. So I kind of have a soft spot for Luigi. And like I said, I just didn't like Mario too much. So Luigi's definitely the better choice there for me. Let's see. A contrarian. Yes, indeed. I mean, in some cases, I guess, in some situations, some scenarios, but you know, especially with Mario and Luigi. I was never a big fan of Mario just because he was the main character. Did I ever play the mobile game Clash of Clans? I did not, no. Clash of Clans, I don't play a lot of mobile games. I think mobile games are kind of weird. I used to play mobile games back in the day, but now it's just kind of weird. I tried the other day to play Pokemon Masters, that mobile game, and I just couldn't really get into it. Just didn't really seem like it was something that was, I guess, for me. So, yeah, mobile games, not a huge mobile gamer. I prefer to play games using the consoles and such. I got a PlayStation 5 and a Nintendo Switch. That's what I play games on.
Would not want you to do this, brother.
We got Jose with the $4.99. Thank you very much, Jose, for the $4.99 donation. Going to Utah tomorrow to celebrate my godmother's birthday, but my flight starts at 7:45 p.m., so I won't be on the stream that long. Understandable, Jose. Hopefully all that goes well. Hopefully that celebration goes smoothly, and hopefully you have fun with that. No big deal if you can't be here on stream. It's totally understandable. I do appreciate the $4.99, though, Jose. Thank you all very, very much. Or thank you specifically very much for the $4.99 donation. I appreciate that. Remember 2016 Pokemon Go? Yeah, that was the time to be alive. I didn't like Pokemon Go when it came out. I saw all these people that were super critical of Pokemon playing Pokemon Go, and I was like, what the heck, man?
Want you to do this, brother.
I was like, oh, so now you like Pokemon? What's going on here? I just thought it was super intriguing. And plus, Pokemon Go, like I said, mobile game, not a huge fan of mobile games. I did play it for a little bit, though, even though I didn't really have a phone back in 2016 when it came out. End, $2. Thank you very much. Sent Instagram is Endsia. Enjoy this. All right, cool. I will check that out later tonight. End, thank you very much for the $2 donation, and I will totally check out that video a little bit later. Thank you very much for the donation and the link. Thank you in advance. Still playing Pokemon Go. I re-downloaded it the other day just to see what it was all about. I'm so behind on that game. I haven't played it in like a long time, ever since Sword and Shield came out. But I had some interesting Pokemon on there. I had a Mamoswine as my partner, so that was kind of cool. I like Mamoswine. He's a cool Pokemon. But yeah, Pokemon Go, not a huge fan of it. I much more prefer like the actual Pokemon games, you know, like the ones that you play on your Nintendo DS's and your Nintendo Switches and stuffs. So, Yeah, my quick thoughts on Pokemon Go. Am I going to play Lego Brawls when it comes out on stream? Yeah, I think I totally will. I think Lego Brawls would be an awesome game to play with you guys. I got to figure out how to stream directly from my Switch, though. Like, that'd be ideal if I could play it from my Switch and stream it from my Switch. That would be amazing. I hope to figure that out at some point here soon. I'll see if I can do that. I think that'd make for a fun couple of streams. Otherwise, yeah, it is on Steam, right? I can get it just on the computer. Not sure if my computer can handle it, though. You know, handle playing a game and streaming at the same time. Not sure if my computer can handle that, but hopefully we'll figure it out. Yeah, we can do another poll. What do you guys have for a poll idea? We could do a couple more, actually. We still got some time. For sure. Will film animation or Wild Brain? I think they're both good to some degree, right? I think they both have their ups and downs. They also both have their issues, I'd say. But so far, I'd say Wild Brain is doing a great job with the seasons that they've been animating. Will Film obviously did a fantastic job with their seasons as well. It's kind of hard for me to pick. I think they're both doing a really good job, or they both did a really good job, at least when they were animating the show at some point in time there. Let's see, what do we have for poll ideas? Let's see. Flying vehicles. Okay. We could do flying vehicles. I don't want to put the bounty on there, though. So how about flying vehicles except the bounty? We can take a vote on that really quick. That sounds like a cool poll idea. Best flying vehicle. I don't want to put the bounty, though, obviously, because, you know, that's like the go-to. Everybody's going to pick the bounty. And also, flying vehicles, I don't think dragons count, so let's not do dragons. So, the Destiny's Shadow, we can do that. Sure. Destiny's Shadow. It has a mini fridge. That's something, right? The Boulder Blaster. Sure. Boulder Blaster. Jay's Jet. Yeah, the Stormfighter. Sounds good. Storm. Oop, not Strom Fighter, but Storm Fighter. And let's see, what else should we do? Zane's from Crystallized. Okay, the Golden Dragon Jet. Zane's Golden Dragon Jet. All right, best flying vehicle. We got the Golden Dragon Jet, Destiny's Shadow, Boulder Blaster, Storm Fighter. Sounds good. Take a vote there. Day of the Departed pictures. Certainly. Where is Day of the Departed? Where art thou, Day of the Departed? There you are. Beautiful. Day of the Departed has good visuals. Like, that's something that I will give Day of the Departed. As bad as it is, as much as I hate it, it does have decent visuals. So, it's good for background images. There you go. It's also good to put on as white noise for when you're going to sleep. Back when I was younger, I used to put on TV all the time to get to sleep. But nowadays, I can't really sleep with anything on. I need pitch black and silence. Let's see. Found Legacy Tarantulas at your store. Awesome. Good find. I haven't been checking my stores, admittedly. I haven't been seeking out Legacy Tarantulas as much recently. I do have him on pre-order. I have him pre-ordered on Amazon, so eventually I will get him if I can't find him in store, but, you know, that's just a couple months from now, so I'm going to keep looking. Whenever I'm in the store, I will look, but haven't been to the store recently. Maybe I'll go tonight. I have some extra time. Maybe I'll go tonight. See if I can't find Legacy Tarantulas. Actually, fun fact, back when I was, or a couple weeks ago, what am I talking about? Last week, there we go. Last week, I was at Target, and there was this dude looking at the Transformers, and I guess he actually had people go in the back and look, so I wonder if I can do that. Can I have people go into the back and look for specific Transformers? Is that something that I can do? Do I have that power? Maybe. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Do I like tea? Tea's okay, I guess in small doses. I'm not a huge tea drinker, but tea is fine sometimes. I like iced tea quite a bit. Iced tea, the person and the drink. Huh? I also am a big fan of Ice Cube. Iced tea and Ice Cube. Do I have that power? 2011 was cool. 2011 was cool for Ninjago. It was back when Ninjago was first starting off. The world was younger. Everyone thought that the world was going to end next year. It was a simpler time. It was a very simple time. I remember way back in the day, in 2012. People thought the world was going to end on December 21st, because apparently that's when the Mayan calendar ended or something. And, December 21st was the last day of school before Christmas break that year for me. So the entire time I was like, oh boy, is the world going to blow up today? I can't wait to see what happens. And then nothing ended up happening. I was like, what the heck? The movie 2012 lied to me. What's going on here? Terrible. You can ask someone to go look in the back. I might do that, though, but I also don't want to be like a nuisance. I also don't really want the guy to just go sit back there and count to 20 and walk out and be like, no, we don't have it, that type of thing, Not going to lie, I used to do that back at my old job. If I knew we didn't have something in the back and someone was like, hey, can you go in the back and check for this, this, and this? I was like, sure. I'd go sit back there and I'd count to 20 and then I'd come out and be like, no, we don't have it. I knew we didn't have it, but I also didn't want to go check, so... A little bit of a fun fact about retail workers. Sometimes they'll just sit back there and twiddle their thumbs for a few seconds, then come out and tell you some bad news. A little bit of a interesting perspective to pick up. Am I going to buy any of the Velocitron 500 collection? I do have the Override. In fact, I have Override right here in my hands right now. Was just transforming her earlier today. I do like the Override. I got her because I'm a fan of Override from Transformers Cybertron, and yeah, I think that she's a cool character, so I had to get her toy. I don't really plan on buying any other figures in this collection, though. I was thinking about maybe grabbing Cosmos, but I know he's going to be a pain in the butt to find, so might pass on our good friend Cosmos there. So, what about the Rotojet? Isn't that the Boulder Blaster? Yeah, that is the Boulder Blaster, right? That's the Rotojet. Their names are kind of like interchangeable. Tomato, tomato. That type of thing. But so far, Zane's Golden Dragon Jet is winning. So, there's that. Haven't really seen it in the show just yet, aside from like its stealth version, but apparently people like it quite a bit, which is very interesting. Otherwise, Destiny's Shadows in second place, followed by the Stormfighter, which is in third, and then the Boulder Blaster. Interesting thing about the Stormfighter, I was just looking on Mercari. It's like an online shopping site or whatever. Somebody was selling 2 Stormfighters, 2 of the originals. So I thought that was interesting. Like opened up, obviously not sealed, no minifigures, none of the extra goodies. But yeah, 2 Stormfighters nonetheless. I was like, huh, that's an interesting listing there. Wonder what the story is behind that. Very interesting. Can we do a joke? Sure. Hey Google, turn your volume to 8. And hey Google, tell us a joke, please.
What happens when a frog's car breaks? It gets towed.
Yeah, alright, so there's that. Do I consider dance a sport? Yeah, I guess. I don't know, I'm not really a dancer. Is dancing a sport? Sure. Why not, right? If anything can be anything nowadays, dancing can be sports. Sounds good. Sure. Let's see. So funny, I forgot to laugh. Yeah, me too. That's about how I felt about that frog joke. Thanks, my lovely Google Home Mini. I don't know. Let's see. Joined Yang and his students after that joke. Yeah, that's about right. That was a funnier joke than what the Google told us. I actually laughed at that one. Not what the Google said, but what you said there. Do I like stop motion? Stop motion's okay. Yeah, I like watching stop motion videos. I think that stop motion, there's like a certain art to it, and people that do it, nothing but respect. I can't do it myself, though. I'm not really that talented, unfortunately, but yeah, stop motion, like videos and whatnot, stop motion Lego animations, I think are awesome. One of my favorite YouTubers is Forest Fire 101. He made a lot of really cool stop motions back in the day. Still makes stop motions to this day, so I'm proud to see like his work develop. I'm happy that he's still doing it. But I'm just not really good at doing it myself. I've tried before, can't really do it. So, like I said, nothing but respect to the stop motion YouTubers out there. Am I going to end the poll? Yeah, we probably could. Zane's Golden Dragon Jet is going to be winning, so we can wrap up the poll. If you guys want to do one more poll during the stream, we totally could. If you guys have one more poll idea in mind, we could do that. So, yeah, we can do that. Sounds good. Scale of 1 to 10, how excited am I for the new episodes, and what are your worries for them? I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm about a 10. I want these episodes to come out as soon as possible. I think that I'm super excited for these episodes. And in terms of like my worries, I don't really have a lot of worries per se. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with characters like Harumi and what her story is going to be like. I wouldn't say I'm worried about that though. I'm just more kind of curious of what they're going to do with that. You know, like what exactly are they going to do with Harumi's character? But no, I'm excited for these episodes. I am ready for them to come out. It's been a while since we've seen new episodes. So yeah, get them out here. Let's do it. I'm excited to see these new episodes. Did I see the new Winnie the Pooh trailer? I did, yeah, for Winnie the Pooh. What's it called? Blood and Honey? Thank you, Velocity Ninja, for subscribing. Yeah, it looks like it's a bad movie. Doesn't look very good, but I'm gonna go see it. I think it's a cool idea. It's an intriguing idea. So, what are we doing for a poll idea? Let's get another poll idea. Let's see. What should we do? Excuse me. Tired. What should we do? I slept like 10 hours. How am I tired? I actually got some sleep. But no, I'm still super tired. What should we do for a poll idea? Let's see. What is the chat saying here? Different Garmadons. Let's see. Worst job in Ninjago? That'd be interesting. What's the worst job in Ninjago? I feel like we've done that one before, haven't we? Like worst job in Ninjago City or something like that? Or do we do like, what's the worst place to live? Cleanup crew. Mailman. I mean, we could totally do that if you guys wanted to. Yeah, what's the worst job to have in Ninjago? Why don't we do that? Construction. I feel that. Because people are constantly rebuilding stuff and rebuilding the buildings that the ninja collapse and stuff. Mailman, sure, sounds good. Window cleaner. I like that. Window cleaner. Let's see, what else do we got? We got one more. Police officer, sure. Cop. Yeah, police officers don't use guns. They did during Skybound. Skybound actually had a lot of guns, both used by the cops and the pirates. So, and then after that, they were like, no more guns. No guns in Ninjago. And they were like, okay, fine. Police officers, construction, mailman, window cleaner. Worst job in Ninjago City. Let's just do that. Let's roll with that. Beautiful. Perfect. The old mayor probably took the guns away. Yeah, probably way too many incidents with the cops using guns. So they had them all switched to tasers. So that'd be funny if there was like an incident or something. When the episodes do drop on the 17th, where will they be premiered? I'm not sure where they're going to be premiering. Someone's probably just going to upload them to YouTube as per usual, you know? We're not going to get like an official release. Somebody's just going to be recording it off their TV or something and slapping it onto YouTube for all the rest of the world to see. It's usually how it goes with these leaked episodes. So I guess we have that to look forward to. I'm sure some people will be live streaming as well, but can't say for sure if that's what's going to happen. We'll figure it out. So Ninjago's way of communication is worse than Nintendo's, and that's saying something. I hear Nintendo does not have very good communication skills. I hear it's pretty bad over there. So I'm glad I'm not like a huge Nintendo gamer. I play some Nintendo games occasionally, but I'm not like a diehard Nintendo fan, if that makes sense. So kind of happy I'm not. Sounds like it'd be pretty hectic, all things considered. Construction worker, worst job, always building only for it to get destroyed. Yeah, imagine that. I wonder how that feels if you build like this epic building. It took me 3 years to build this building, and then a giant snake just runs into it and just explodes it. That would not be a good feeling. As a construction worker, I would feel very depressed on the inside. That would not be good. Do I play Zelda? I've never played a Zelda game. No. Zelda is just one of those franchises that I've just never been invested in. Closest I've gotten is playing Link in Mario Kart or playing some other Zelda characters in Smash Bros. That's about the closest I've got to playing a Zelda game. Yeah, not my go-to. Kahoot tomorrow? Yep, Kahoot will be tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow's plan. That'll be for tomorrow's stream. So don't you worry, Kahoot will be for tomorrow. Lots of stuff to do today. Got a lot of things to do. One of which is doing a Kahoot, making a Kahoot for tomorrow. Crystal King is the mailman. Wouldn't that be a plot twist? Not only is he the male king, he's the Crystal King as well. I think that'd be an awesome reveal. Do I like Super Smash Bros? I used to play Smash Bros Brawl a lot on the Wii. That was one of my favorite Wii games to play back when I was a little bit younger. That and Mario Kart were like my two favorites, and Wii Sports Resort. That was like the holy trinity right there. But nowadays, I haven't really been playing Smash Bros too much. I don't have the Switch version, but I do still have the Wii, and I do still have the Smash Bros copy that I had back when I was a kid. So, yeah, I think that playing Smash Bros every now and then is a fun time. On the Wii specifically, though. Not so much the Switch. Haven't played the new one. Possession photos. Sure. There we go. Favorite music type? I like country music. Might be kind of an unpopular opinion, but I think that's the best type of music. It calms me down. It's very relaxing. I enjoy it. Will I do more Wii Sports and Ninja? That could be fun to do at some point. I had a lot of fun making that video. I'm just not really sure if you guys enjoyed it very much, you know? I know some people did. I'm just not really sure if making that video nowadays would get better reception or, you know, would get more views and more attention. Not too sure. I do want to do another one of those videos, though, because that was pretty fun. I liked making that video. Just not so sure how well that did on the channel. I got to look at it, though. See what I can do there. See if I can make another one. See if it warrants a sequel. I just thought that was a fun video. Opinions on Crystallized Vangelis. I think that's a pretty sweet design. I do kind of like the original one a little bit more, though. But, you know, in terms of Crystallized Vangelis, he's still a pretty solid solid design. I think the purple is a lot better of a color for him than the green, I will say that. I think that's something that the new Crystallized Vangelis has over the original. So, ever realize how in the Ninjago Crystallized Comic-Con trailer the Council of the Crystal King is not in the final battle? I mean, maybe that just goes to show maybe the Crystal King will betray them or something. Maybe they will betray him. Maybe it's a mutual betraying. I think that could work out as well. I feel like eventually the entire council will simply just, you know, get betrayed or betray the Overlord some way, shape, or form. I think that'd make the most amount of sense. How tall am I? I am 6 foot on the dot. So... 6 foot exactly. No, not too taller, not too shorter, just 6 foot exactly. Am I good at building Lego MOCs? I try my best whenever I try to build a MOC. I'm not the best Lego builder ever. Some of the builds that I've made are very flimsy, very floppy, but they look good just sitting on the shelf. They just don't really have that stability, I guess you could say. But I'm trying to get back into MOC making a little bit more. When I graduate school here in a little bit, I will have more time. So I'm hoping to spend more time building MOCs and just building Lego again, bringing myself back to that hobby. I think that'd be awesome. With only a couple of minutes left in the stream, though, you guys, why don't we turn things over to rapid-fire questions? We're almost out of time here. Why don't we end off the worst job in Ninjago City poll? Construction 1, and, yeah. I can see why. Construction would be an awful job to have in Ninjago City specifically. But like I said, with only a few minutes left, let's do some rapid-fire questions. We are almost out of time for today's lovely live stream. How much do I weigh? I am not sure, actually. We don't have a scale here. Last I checked, I was like 140, 145, but I imagine I weigh a lot more than that. So I guess I'll just have to figure it out as soon as I can find a scale again. I don't know. Can't really say for sure how much I weigh. Not sure what a good weight is for someone of my age and height, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Thoughts on Harumi being... That's a spoiler. I can't say that. That's a spoiler. We're not reading spoiler questions. No, no, no. Apologies. I don't want to read that question. It's kind of a spoiler. Let's see. Can't do MOCs because I barely have 2,000 pieces, even though I want to. Yeah, part of building MOCs is obviously getting the pieces. You could always use like the digital designer thing, like the Lego digital designer app. That's what I use sometimes to build stuff. I have that on my computer. That's worth looking into. If you guys don't have that, you can just build whatever you want online with whatever pieces you want, and it works out. So, am I going to box Zane's actor? Why would I do that? Why would I fight Brent Miller? He's a cool guy. I don't have any beef with Brent Miller. I think he's a cool dude. Why would I box him? Doesn't make any sense. What are MOCs? The word MOC stands for my own creation. It's basically just a custom Lego build. So, yeah. Anything custom that you make, if you've made something custom out of Lego before, you have made a MOC. That is true, yeah, digital designer's outdated. That is true. You can still make some awesome builds in there. I have made a couple of really cool designs for like minifigure stands or whatever, but yeah, in terms of like updated pieces, I will say, yeah, it's not the most updated thing in the world. Let's see. What is the best Lego piece to fidget with? I actually have a nice little bin down here of fidget parts. It's basically just all CCBS stuff. So like what they used for Hero Factory, Bionicle, some of those Star Wars figures or whatever. I like to play with these pieces because they're fun to snap together. Like here's a little bit of ASMR for you. Listen to this. And then there you go. Those are some joints clicking together. I like those parts. Those are fun to play with. I like to build a little action figure when I'm working, waiting for videos to edit and render and whatnot. Do I like Chick-fil-A? Haven't tried it, but I did find out that we have one around here. It's just like a couple hours away. So maybe I'll try it one day since I know that we have one around here now. I used to think that we didn't. I used to think that they just didn't exist around here. Apparently they do, and my sister was there. She's like, hey, guess where I'm at? I'm at Chick-fil-A. I'm like, what? I didn't know we had Chick-fil-A's here. It's crazy. Are those Hero Factory parts? Yeah, CCBS. Hero Factory, Bionicle, basically the large action figure builds that Lego used to make a while ago that were super cool that Lego should bring back. I wonder why they stopped. Surely they just stopped because it wasn't profitable, right? I think so. What happened to Klaus? I think Klaus is still down in the underworld following the Dark Island trilogy, right? I think that's what happened to the dude after he had all those shenanigans in Skybound. Pretty sure. Favorite thing to do other than YouTube? I like to just kind of read. You know, I got books around here. I'm currently reading through another book that I have, Transformers Exodus, trying to read through that again, just because it was the book of my childhood. I want to read through it again. It's kind of like a Transformers novel. I like reading things. I've got a lot of manga. I've got a manga collection. I also love to watch movies, so there's that. I love watching movies whenever I can. Currently trying to watch through the Mission Impossible series. And what a bunch of films those are. Those are amazing. Looking forward to the She-Hulk review. Yeah, me too. My roommate Kat's going to be joining me for that one, and she is ready to tear that thing to shreds. She gets mad every single week when we watch She-Hulk. It's really funny how much she hates that show. I can't wait to film that review as well. It's going to be so much fun. Hopefully you guys don't get mad at the super negative She-Hulk review that's going to be coming out, but it's honestly not that great of a show, and my roommate hates it more than I do, so looking forward to recording that one. It's going to be an entertaining video, that's for sure. Tournament of Elements pictures. Yeah, we could probably end on season 4. Sounds good to me. Best member of the Crystal Council. Maybe Harumi. Let's go with our lovely little Harumi there. Amazing. I think she's a fun character. Let's see. Don't watch She-Hulk. I'm already 3 episodes in. At this point, I'm invested. And I do want to review I Am Groot as well when we do She-Hulk, because she watched that as well, so yeah. But it has Wong. Yeah, so does a lot of other stuff. You know, Wong is the only thing that made it watchable, and I'm not even sure if he's going to be coming back anymore. Unfortunate as that is. I will say, they made like a big deal about, this show doesn't rely on cameos, but it kind of does. I mean, you got Wong in there. We all know that Daredevil's coming up soon in that show, so it seems like they're relying a little bit too heavily on cameos. Seems like it's not as independent as they like to say that it is. Pick 2 elemental powers to control. How about water and ice? That'd be a pretty sweet combination. You could like drench someone in water and then freeze them. That'd be kind of painful, but I think that would work. I think that'd be a nice couple of powers to combine together. That'd be awesome. Have I seen that IDW Optimus this guy made of only the pieces from the Optimus set? He also made the Bumblebee movie Optimus as well. They look amazing but a bit fragile. I want to check those out actually. I should look into that actually. That sounds like a lot of fun. Will Daredevil get a new show now? Yeah, he's getting a show in a couple years I think on Disney Plus. It's going to be like 18 episodes long or something. It's going to be absurd. A lot of people are worried about that new show. But yeah, they are trying to like revive Daredevil, bring him back into the limelight once again, and I think that'd be entertaining, but I don't know. You heard that Moon Knight season 2 got teased at the very end of Moon Knight? I mean, they kind of had that thing with like the third identity. Otherwise, I haven't really seen anything other than that. I'm hoping that Moon Knight gets a season 2 because that's honestly the best Disney Plus show so far. That'd be cool. Thoughts on the 2023 Ninjago core sets? Just from the names alone, they sound interesting, but I need to see pictures first before I can, definitively give my final thoughts on those sets. I need to see some pictures. And why don't we answer one more question before we wrap things up here today? Let's get one more question in the chat, and let's just round things out here. One more question before we wrap up the stream today. I'm going to take a sip of my water in the meantime. And then I think I'm going to go to the store, see if I can't find legacy tarantulas. And I do need some other stuff too, so it won't be a completely wasted trip if I go to the store and get some stuffs. Let's see, what should we do for a last question here? Let's see. Thinking of getting a Ninjago Crystallized set. What do you recommend getting? That's an interesting question. It just kind of depends on your budget, what exactly your current financial situation is like. I will say, in terms of like which Crystallized set better represents the entire season, I'd say maybe get the Crystal King. You get the Crystal King himself, you get Harumi, you get Lloyd. But then again, maybe getting the Crystal Temple would be a much better idea, because you get the 4 ninja and you also get the full Crystal King. So I'd say, depending on what you prefer, do you prefer like a temple build? Do you prefer like an actual mech type build? If so, maybe get the Crystal King. If you prefer the temple, I'd say get the Crystal King's temple, but definitely one of those two. I think those two are like the best at summarizing the entire Crystallized season, as opposed to any of the other ones. So that would just be my recommendation. Try to get a set that summarizes the entire season, especially if you're only going to be getting like one. So, you know, just my quick advice there. Otherwise, feel free to check out my reviews if you want to hear more of my thoughts on those specific sets. I reviewed all of them except for the Golden Ultra Dragon, which I will not buy. So, yeah. With that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching today's stream. Let's go over our streaming schedule one last time before we wrap things up here officially. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. And of course, guys, that'll just about do it for this one here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and being a fantastic audience. Let's get some hugs in the chat. Sounds about time for some hugs. All right, good stuffs. There you go. Enjoy the hugs. Don't spend them all in one place. And I appreciate you guys watching this one. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for being a fantastic audience. Tomorrow, we're going to be back same time, same place for trivia. That'll be tomorrow's stream, so feel free to swing on by if you want to take part in Ninjago trivia happening here on the channel tomorrow. So, with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in to this stream right here. I appreciate you guys watching and commenting and just kind of hanging out for the hour. It's always nice to talk to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed as well. Once again, tomorrow, trivia, be there or be square. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Have a fantastic rest of your day / night / whatever, and I'll talk to you guys again in the next one. Peace.